Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and a whole bunch of new food has been released across the Disneyland Resort, and we're gonna try it out. So let's get going. Well, first up here this morning, we are coming to Galactic Grill, and we're gonna be getting a drink. I don't even really know what this drink is. Amy, what's all involved with this drink again?
Cranberry ginger lemonade. So when I looked it up, it looked like ginger ale, cranberry juice, pink lemonade, and something else. I don't remember what else.
Sounds pretty interesting.
So we'll see.
Galactic Grill opens at 8 a.m. They have loads of breakfast items, and it's about 8:30 in the morning at the moment, but you can get that cranberry drink here anytime. So here from Galactic Grill, we have the cranberry ginger lemonade, and look at that, it's got a frosted rim and everything. So I don't know what to think about this. This is a strange mixture of flavors, and we're gonna see how it goes. Amy's gonna have first sip. She's thinking.
Well, initial reaction is, this tastes like something I would get when I have an upset stomach because of the ginger ale, because the only time I drink ginger ale is if I'm nauseated. But it's growing on me because there's cranberry there, but the ginger ale counteracts that like really, really strong tartness that you get from cranberry.
It's very good. I like cranberry, I like ginger ale, and I like pink lemonade. So this is like a perfect combination of 3 different types of drinks that I really love. It's perfect. The tartness is counterbalanced by some sweetness, and this is really great. Now I'm gonna have a sip with the frosting. The sugar crystals there on the frosting, on the frosted rim, melted quite quickly, and it's not even hot. And I was holding the cup, and like a big glob of it dropped onto my hand. It's basically just sugar, obviously. So it adds a nice little texture to the drink, but it's not necessary. You don't really get anything extra out of it. I think it's just like a fun little flair thing. Next, we are coming to the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. There are actually 4 seasonal items that you can get here, and I'll put them off to the side and scroll through so you can see them. But we're only gonna get 2 of these items, but I want you to be aware of the others as well. So over here on the left, we have the s'mores macaroon. And this is gonna be interesting because I'm not the biggest marshmallow person, so we're gonna give that a try. And on the right, throughout the Disneyland Resort, you're going to find these hand pies that are kind of like glorified Pop-Tarts. This one is a cherry and cream pie, and it actually looks a little bit thicker than the normal hand tarts. In fact, it's more like a pastry than some of the other hand pies that we've had here in the park before. So I'm excited to try both of these items. Amy's gonna start with a cherry and cream pie. Go ahead.
There's almost too much frosting on the top of this, at least on my first bite, where you can't really taste what's inside of it. So, I mean, I'll let you see what you think, but...
So there's a cherry on the right side, cream cheese on the left. Amy didn't get any of the cherry.
Oh.
You just got the cream cheese.
Why'd they put one on one side, one on the other? You can't bite both sides at the same time.
Now Amy's gonna go for the s'mores macaron.
Really start.
Just take a bite anywhere.
Yeah, no one's getting this now.
my mommy claimed the Snicker or the s'mores macaron. Any comments? 2 thumbs up from Amy.
I like it, but I love s'mores, so.
I need another bite.
You just have to have another bite.
Mm-hmm. So initially looking at the outside and seeing Amy take the first bite, I assumed that it was mostly just a thick layer of marshmallow in there, but there is a nice chocolate cream layer, and I'm not the biggest fan of marshmallow, but I couldn't even really taste the marshmallow, to be honest with you. Sometimes marshmallow is so full and like a big part of it that you've got that texture, that very fluffy sort of like texture, and I couldn't really notice that at all. This was very, very good. Fantastic, even if you don't like marshmallow. And there we go, there's a closer look at that cream layer. Very light and fluffy. Amy says it's almost kind of like pudding. Yeah, I kind of agree. I actually do really like s'mores despite not liking marshmallow, but my version of s'mores is just a graham cracker with a bar of chocolate.
That is not a s'more.
It's my s'more.
No, that is not a s'more. That is chocolate and a graham cracker. Might as well be a Kit Kat.
Now, all these foods we are getting here today are listed as seasonal on the Disneyland app. So these aren't like mainstays that'll be here for a really long time. But what season it's for, I don't really know. There's no special events going on right now. I just have to assume that the season is summertime coming up, and they're just launching them a little early. So hopefully these seasonal items that we're showing you will be here for several months until the fall season kicks off at the beginning of September.
Plot twist!
We're gonna go to the milk stand back there, get their Polystarch Puffbread, but
it's not there right now. So apparently it should hopefully be available later this afternoon. They said if it's available, it'll be on mobile order. So we're just gonna keep checking because right now it's not available. So we'll see if we get it today or not.
Next up, we're gonna go to Red Rose Tavern to get another drink, a specialty drink for the season. And then over here at Maurice's Treats, they have a new menu, completely changed around some of the things that they offered here. So we're gonna check out what they have. Sadly, the cheddar garlic bagel twist is gone, but if you would like it still, which we love it, it's now moved over to Edelweiss Snacks outside of the Matterhorn. And this is a look at their new menu, a ham and cheese croissant, spinach and feta roll, cream cheese and blueberry filled Danish, and then the chocolate croissant is actually the same. They've had that. So this is the lemonade with coconut topper from Red Rose Tavern. Go ahead and give that a try.
I'm nervous to try this thing.
Amy's not a big coconut person.
But I like pina colada, and I've heard this tastes like pina colada.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find out. Your facial expressions on these foods sometimes, or these drinks?
You definitely, I can tell already, it's definitely one that you don't want to stick a straw into because you need
the foam?
You need the foam.
Otherwise, it just tastes like lemonade?
The first sip, I didn't really like because it was almost just like too much coconut milk and it kind of tasted like coconut. But when it mixes with the lemonade, it's actually, it's pretty good actually. It's hard to describe. I think I would have preferred it to be pineapple juice instead of lemonade because then it really would taste like, you know, kind
tropical.
of yeah, tropical, but yeah, it's not bad actually.
I can see what Amy says. The first time I just sipped and I really just got mostly foam and it wasn't really a great flavor, but you have to like really tip the cup back and get some nice bit of lemonade in there with the topper, and then it's pretty good. It's not something I would probably order again though, personally speaking. Now Amy's trying the ham and cheese croissant from Maurice's Treats.
Hey, once again, nobody is getting any of this. I'm just gonna walk away.
That's okay. I got this for the kids. This is a blueberry and cream cheese Danish. And look at the cute little Mickey in there.
The only problem is that all the ham is like right here.
Yeah.
And the rest is cheese.
That's pretty airy. Like, there's not a whole lot of substance to that.
But
that is phenomenal. This ham and cheese croissant might beat out the ham and cheese croissant at Les Halles in Epcot. And that's saying something because Les Halles is fantastic. And this, Maurice's Treats is always a good place to find some hidden gems. Please visit Maurice's Treats. It's right over there. Look, we are right at the hub, and that's the back of the building, right over there. So don't miss it. It's very hard to find if you don't know where it is. Easy to miss, and you can't pass this up. This is good food. All right, now I'm gonna take one bite of the Danish, and then I'm gonna give it to the kids. That's pretty good. The ham and cheese croissant's better, but this is pretty good. If you like Danishes, this is a nice, like, freshly baked Danish as opposed to, you know, a lot of prepackaged Danishes. So yeah, this is a good item. Next up, we're going to Hungry Bear Restaurant. The item that you're going to find here is just like Maurice's, is actually just part of their new menu. It's not listed as a seasonal offering. In fact, it's not even on the menu board yet. That's how new it is. So you just have to ask, or I mean, you can mobile order it, but you can ask them and they have it. So this is the loaded cheese onion rings from Hungry Bear Restaurant. And Amy's gonna dive into those. The kids got beignets.
Yeah. Embracing the mess.
They are embracing the mess. But the kids don't like onions, so the onions are for Amy and I. They also have loaded cheese fries versions as well.
They're pretty good. They're nice and hot today because they just made them, so yeah. Nice and crispy.
Compared to regular onion rings, what do you think about the loaded version?
I like it because it's got the chives on top. It looks like there might even be cucumber or something on this because there's other bigger, or bell pepper. Oh, bell pepper on here. So there's bell pepper, bacon, chives, and the cheese. So yeah, I like it.
This is somewhat messy. This was pretty good. A little too crunchy, but it is very warm, and the flavoring of the cheese, the green bell pepper, fantastic. This is definitely better than onion rings. So if you like onion rings and you like cheese, you're gonna love this. It's a nice little upgrade. A bit more expensive. It is about $3 more expensive than the regular onion rings, but I think it's kind of worth it. We have ventured back to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, to the milk stand. I noticed that the Puffbread was available at 11:10 a.m., so I ordered it, and here we are. This is the Polystarch Puffbread from the milk stand, and Amy's expression. I love it. What? You think it looks kind of funny?
I don't usually turn my nose up at food, but
all right, she's gonna give it a try.
it looks like Play-Doh.
Just give it a try.
I mean, it doesn't taste like it looks, so what's it supposed to be?
Polystarch Puffbread. I don't know what that means.
I thought it was gonna be savory. It's sweet.
Is it? Oh, it looks savory. I don't see anything really sweet about that, except for maybe
There's like a glaze though on like.
Is there?
No.
So the top here, this isn't an icing. It's actually like, it's solid. So it's yeah. It looked a little bit like you couldn't touch the top, but definitely you can touch the top, no problem. There is a nice cream layer in there somewhere. It's a very, very small hint of it though. So it's a very thin layer of something. It's not really visible, but there's definitely a like gel sort of a layer towards the bottom that adds a nice little sweet flavor to it. But it still is mostly a savory item with just a hint of sweet. It's like a savory sweet crossover. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to describe that, but here at the milk stand, they also have a seasonal blue milk. It's basically blue milk with like fruity pebbles in it. We didn't order that because we've been ordering really a lot of different things here today, and we can't order absolutely everything, but the Puffbread is pretty decent. If you can get past its appearance, it's definitely something worth trying. I'd get it again. Next up, we're gonna come to Refreshment Corner. Good old Refreshment Corner. All right, here we have the Esquite hot dog basket from Refreshment Corner. I don't know where the basket is, but yeah, that's what we have. So we got Esquite corn here on top of a hot dog. Interesting new seasonal item from Refreshment Corner.
I'm losing all the corn. I lost all the toppings, so hold on. This is not easy to eat, if you cannot tell.
Well, you just cut it, that's why.
Whoa, I don't want to try to pick up this big thing. It's different. I just had something crunchy, and I'm not quite sure what it was that was crunchy. But it's got a nice little, like, smoky spice flavor to it from the corn, I think. So, or the sauce. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than just a plain hot dog.
Yeah, this is, I don't even know how to bite into this. Some of the corn is crunchy. It's not like a soft vegetable. It's like a little crunchy bit. That's where you're getting the crunch from. But it's still corn. It's just not like a cooked corn. It's very good though. If you like Mexican, if you like Esquite corn, this is a very nice flavor. I don't really like hot dogs. I'm not a huge hot dog person. But the spice, and there's a nice kick to this. Like, really, really good aftertaste. I actually really like this. I'd probably get this again. They don't say that about hot dogs a lot. I'd get this again. We've hopped over to Disney California Adventure now to check out the new foods over there as well. First up is Smokejumpers Grill. So here we have the mango lemonade, which has got some mango chunks there on top. I hate fruit chunks in drinks, so I think this is going to be a mostly Amy thing. I don't know what the sauce is that they put on top there, but
yeah, I don't know either.
This is mostly for Amy anyway. She's the mango person.
I mean, I haven't had any of the chunks, so I don't know about the chunks, but the lemonade's good.
The lemonade's good?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste mango-y?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me have a sip. I'll try not to get chunks. Yep. Tastes like a mango lemonade. Pretty good. I still don't know how I feel about the chunks, though. Our next journey on our little food tour here is coming to PYM Test Kitchen. Well, here we have orlani on a stick from PYM Test Kitchen. I think this might be the first specialty item that PYM Test Kitchen has ever added to their menu since they opened in June of 2021. So 2 years and they've never had a seasonal item. This is a momentous occasion and it looks pretty good. I don't really know what orlani is though. It looks like it's maybe some sort of like beef kefta, lamb kefta type material. So kind of like a Euro type style meat maybe. We'll see. It looks pretty good though.
Tastes like a very spicy ground beef. Kind of almost like taco meat.
It's a kebab, so it doesn't really taste anything like lamb or anything like that?
No, it tastes more like...
Just taco meat?
It tastes more like taco meat, actually.
How about with the sauce?
A little bit less Mexican-y with that, but it's good. It's just... The kids would not like this.
I'm sure. They're not big into spicy things. They're eating some snacks from home that we brought. We always bring snacks. I guess that's a tip for you, is we typically bring snacks from home. We've shared that before, but it really helps with stuff like this. If you want to get spicy type food, or if your kids aren't going to like it, you can still get it, and then your kids have something to eat. With whatever you brought from home. Those are some granola and chocolate chip balls that the kids really love right there. Now I'm gonna try a bite. You weren't kidding. This tastes exactly like taco meat. It's taco meat on a stick. If I wanted tacos, I'd make tacos at home. This is probably gonna be a pass. I mean, honestly, this is actually really good. It's got a nice flavor and a kick to it. I love anything with a kick, but the taste is of taco meat, which you can get anywhere. So I feel like if you're gonna get Disney-fied things, this isn't one of them because it tastes like tacos. And our final item at DCA is gonna be over here at the Pacific Wharf Cafe. So we got the Turkey Pesto Club from Pacific Wharf Cafe. And this is actually quite a bit larger than I expected it to be. Like, this is a big, thick piece of bread. And so, yeah, we're gonna give this a try. Amy got a knife. We're gonna cut it in half and attempt to cut it in half. Look how big that is. Woo. That's like 2 sandwiches. That's what that is.
I felt like this was actually really good. I'm not sure what you're gonna think because it's got kind of a slight mayo sauce to it. It's the pesto, but it's not like thick like mayo though, because it is the pesto sauce. Otherwise, the bread's good. It's got a nice crunch with the bacon and the turkey. This is actually really good, so I'm happy with this. It doesn't feel greasy or fattening or anything.
Yeah, wow. I really like this. The pesto is not overpowering. It's not like, it makes the sandwich wet. I'm not typically the biggest fan of mayo-based things. It's not overpowering. I think this is quite tasty. I think there's a little bit of cheese on top. It's like an Asiago cheese topping to the bread, which is a nice change. And I don't know, this is, like Amy said, very healthy feeling. Like, it doesn't make you feel bloated or greasy or anything like that. This is a nice, healthy sandwich option. Well, that's it for our time here today, trying all of the new food at the Disneyland Resort. We didn't get everything, but we did try as many things as we possibly could. If you have any questions about what you saw, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe button for more Disneyland content, and we will see you again next time.